In today's video, we are going to expose the hidden habits that are keeping you from reaching your highest vibrational frequency. If you've ever felt stuck, drained, or disconnected from your spiritual power, chances are you're unknowingly engaging in behaviors that lower your energy field. True spiritual mastery isn't just about what you do, it's also about what you stop doing. The most enlightened beings throughout history didn't become powerful by accident. They eliminated everything that was keeping them from their full potential. And today we're going to do the same. But first, let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt the energy shift? Like you could feel the tension, the stress, or the peace in the air without anyone even speaking? That's because energy is real. Your vibration is real. And everything you do either raises or lowers it. So let's get straight to it. The first habit highly spiritual people avoid is engaging in meaningless distractions. This is one of the biggest traps in modern society. Look around. People are addicted to scrolling, numbing their minds with entertainment, filling every empty moment with noise.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons.
Why? Because silence forces you to confront yourself. And most people are terrified of that. But here's the harsh truth: if you can't sit alone with your own thoughts, you are not in control of your mind. And if you are not in control of your mind, someone else is. Highly spiritual people understand this. They protect their mental space like a temple. They don't waste hours consuming content that adds nothing to their soul. They don't let their attention be hijacked by the latest gossip, drama, or fear-based news. Instead, they cultivate focus. They embrace stillness, because they know that the quieter the mind, the louder the intuition. The second habit is holding on to resentment and past pain. Understand this: your aura, your vibration, your entire energy field is like a magnet. Whatever you hold on to, you attract more of. If you are carrying past wounds, if you are replaying old betrayals in your mind, if you are holding grudges, you are keeping yourself energetically chained to those lower frequencies. Forgiveness isn't about letting someone else off the hook. It's about setting yourself free. And I know what you're thinking, but you don't understand what they did to me. Listen, it's not about them. It's about you. How much longer are you going to let their actions poison your energy? How much longer are you going to let the past steal your future? Highly spiritual people don't hold on to pain. They transmute it. They turn their suffering into wisdom. They don't waste their energy being bitter, they use it to become stronger. The third habit is surrounding themselves with low-energy people. This one is brutal. But let's be honest, your energy is contagious. The people you spend the most time with are either lifting you up or pulling you down. And I know we all have people in our lives that we care about, people we've known for years. But if someone is constantly draining you, constantly negative, constantly bringing drama into your life, you have to ask yourself, why am I still allowing this? Highly spiritual people are ruthless about their environment. They don't waste time trying to change people who don't want to change. They simply remove themselves from the equation. It doesn't mean they don't care. It means they care about their own energy more. And here's the real test: if you left your circle today, would your energy rise or fall? The fourth habit is ignoring their body's signals. Your body is a spiritual instrument. It is always communicating with you. But most people ignore it. They push through exhaustion, they numb their discomfort, They eat food that kills their energy. They pretend their emotions don't exist. And then they wonder why they feel disconnected. Highly spiritual people treat their body with respect. They don't eat food that lowers their frequency. They don't ignore their intuition when something feels off. They don't suppress their emotions, they process them. Because they understand that the body is not separate from the soul. It is the vessel. And if the vessel is damaged, the energy cannot flow. The fifth habit is living in fear. Fear is the lowest vibrational state you can be in. And yet, most people are trapped in it. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. But here's the truth: fear is an illusion. It only has power if you feed it. Highly spiritual people don't operate from fear. They operate from trust. They understand that everything happening in their life is happening for them, not to them. They embrace uncertainty because they know that the unknown is where all the growth happens. They don't let fear make their decisions. They let their higher self lead the way. The sixth habit is seeking external validation. This is a big one. If your self-worth depends on others approving of you, you are a prisoner. Most people live their entire lives chasing validation. They base their happiness on how many likes they get, how many people praise them, how much society approves of their choices. But highly spiritual people, they don't care. They don't need validation because they validate themselves. They don't live for the opinions of others. They live for their own truth. And when you stop caring about what the world thinks, when you stop needing approval, that's when you become truly free. And finally, the seventh habit highly spiritual people avoid is ignoring their purpose. Every single person has a higher calling, a reason they are here. But most people distract themselves from it. They settle for a life that is comfortable instead of a life that is meaningful. They ignore the voice inside them that is telling them to do more, to be more. And then they wonder why they feel empty. Highly spiritual people don't ignore their purpose. They chase it relentlessly. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They don't wait for permission. They take action. Because they know that their time on this earth is limited, and they refuse to waste it. So let me ask you, how many of these habits are still in your life? How many of them are keeping you from your highest potential? Because here's the truth: your vibration is your responsibility. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to do the inner work for you. You either take control of your energy or you stay stuck. But if you're ready to step into your highest self, if you're ready to raise your vibration by 10x, then it's time to let go. Let go of the distractions. Let go of the fear. Let go of the past and step into the life you were meant to live. Most people think manifestation is about repeating affirmations, making vision boards, or wishing for things to happen. That's not how it works. The ones who truly manifest effortlessly, the high vibration individuals who seem to bend reality in their favor, operate on a completely different level. They don't just think about what they want, they become the version of themselves that already has it. And that's where most people fail. They try to manifest from a state of lack, from a mindset that says, I don't have this, so I need to attract it, but energy doesn't work that way. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. If you are constantly obsessing over what's missing, you are reinforcing the frequency of not having it. High vibration people don't ask for things like beggars. They step into the frequency where those things naturally exist. They don't chase, they align. They don't force, they flow. And this is why most people struggle. They are energetically contradicting themselves. They say they want success, but deep down, they don't believe they deserve it. They say they want love, but they are afraid of being vulnerable. They say they want freedom, but they cling to comfort. And the universe listens to their energy, not their words. That's why high-vibration individuals don't waste time trying to manipulate external reality. They focus on shifting their internal state. They understand that everything outside of them is just a reflection of what's happening inside. They don't wait for things to change before they feel happy, powerful, or abundant. They feel it first, and then the external world rearranges itself to match their frequency. They have mastered the art of certainty. They don't hope things will happen, they know they will. Not because they are arrogant, but because they have removed every energetic block that contradicts their desires. They don't doubt themselves. They don't question if they are worthy. They don't let circumstances dictate their belief in what's possible. And this is where the real power comes in, because once they step into that energetic certainty, reality has no choice but to catch up. They never say, "I'll believe it when I see it." They say, "I believe it, so I will see it." This is why high vibration people move differently. They don't move out of desperation, they move out of alignment. They don't act from a place of fear, they act from a place of knowing. They don't waste energy fighting against what they don't want. They focus entirely on embodying what they do want. And this is why things just seem to fall into place for them. It's not magic, it's physics. It's energy, it's universal law. They have mastered the secret energy codes that most people ignore. And once you understand this, once you shift from wanting to being, from hoping to knowing, from forcing to allowing, you will become unstoppable. Because reality will have no choice but to reflect back to you what you have already decided to be true. Right before everything changes, right before the breakthrough, right before you step into a new level of your life, things always seem to fall apart. The pressure increases, everything feels uncertain, challenges come out of nowhere, and it feels like the universe is pushing you to your absolute limit. Most people break at this stage. They think it's a sign that they're on the wrong path, that things aren't meant to work out, that maybe they should stop trying. But this is the biggest mistake you can make, because what's actually happening is the final test, the last gate you must pass through before you level up. The universe isn't punishing you, it's preparing you. It's making sure you are ready to handle what you've been asking for. And this is where most people fail. They say they want success, but the moment they face resistance, they give up. They say they want love, but the moment things get difficult, they run. They say they want freedom, but the moment it requires sacrifice, they retreat back to comfort. The test is never about whether or not you can have what you want. It's about whether or not you are truly ready for it. And the test is always designed to expose your weaknesses. If you struggle with self-doubt, you will face situations that force you to believe in yourself. If you have fears around money, you will experience financial pressure to see if you can hold your energy steady. If you struggle with patience, you will be forced to wait longer than you expected. It's never random. The universe is not trying to stop you, it's trying to strengthen you. Because if you collapse under the pressure now, how will you handle the weight of success? If you can't hold your energy when things are uncertain, how will you navigate the unknown challenges that come with your dreams? This is where most people fail. They see the test as a sign to quit instead of proof that they are getting closer. They let their emotions control them. They react instead of holding their ground. They give up right before the breakthrough. And if only they had held on a little longer, if only they had trusted the process instead of letting fear take over, they would have seen how close they actually were. Because the truth is, the bigger the test, the bigger the breakthrough. The ones who make it to the next level are not the ones who never struggle. They are the ones who refuse to let the struggle break them. They hold the vision no matter what. They don't let circumstances shake their belief. They don't let temporary discomfort make them forget their power. They understand that the storm always comes before the shift. And instead of running from it, they stand firm. They face the test head-on. They don't give up when it gets hard. They don't shrink when things feel impossible. Because they know that the moment things seem the worst is usually the moment right before everything falls into place. This is why the universe tests you. Not to break you, but to make sure you are truly ready to receive what you've been asking for. And once you pass the test, once you refuse to quit, once you show the universe that you are unshakable, everything will align faster than you ever imagined. Most people think miracles are rare, that they happen by luck or divine intervention, that only a few chosen people ever experience them. But the truth is, miracles are not random. They are a natural response to a specific energetic state. The ones who seem to attract miracles effortlessly, the ones who always find themselves in the right place at the right time, the ones whose lives seem to flow with ease and abundance, they are not special. They have simply shifted their energy into alignment with the frequency where miracles naturally occur. And this is where most people get it wrong. They are waiting for miracles to happen before they believe in them. They are waiting for proof before they adjust their energy. But that's not how it works. You don't receive miracles and then start believing. You start believing, and then you receive miracles. Reality is not something you chase, it is something you create from the inside out. And this is why most people struggle. They want love, but they are operating from loneliness. They want success, but they are vibrating at the frequency of fear and doubt. They want abundance, but they are constantly in a state of lack, worrying about money, stressing about bills, focusing on what they don't have. And then they wonder why nothing is changing. But here's the real secret: your external reality is just a mirror of your internal state. If you want different results, you have to become a different person energetically. You have to step into the version of yourself who already has what you want. You have to start thinking, feeling, and acting as if your desires are already yours. This is what high vibration people understand. They don't wait to feel abundant until money shows up. They feel abundant now, and then money flows to them effortlessly. They don't wait to feel loved until someone enters their life. They embody love now, and then the right people are drawn to them. They don't wait to feel successful until they have proof. They feel successful now, and then success becomes inevitable. And this is the energy shift that changes everything. Because the moment you stop needing something, the moment you stop chasing, the moment you stop operating from a place of "I don't have this," you free yourself from the resistance that was blocking it. You switch from desperation to certainty. You move from hoping to knowing. And when you walk through life with that level of energetic confidence, when you hold the vibration of already having what you desire, reality bends to match you. This is why the ones who manifest effortlessly seem to live in a different world. They are not waiting for things to change before they shift their energy. They shift their energy first, and then the universe has no choice but to align with them. And once you understand this, once you fully embody this, Miracles will no longer be something you wish for. They will be something you expect, because you will have become a magnet for them. Most people think they're doing everything right. They visualize, they repeat affirmations, they try to stay positive, but nothing changes. The money doesn't show up, the relationship doesn't improve, the opportunities don't come. And they start to wonder if manifestation even works. But here's the truth: manifestation is always working. It's just that most people are unconsciously manifesting from a place of resistance, doubt, and fear. They think they are aligned with their desires, but deep down, their energy is still operating from lack. They want more money, but they are constantly stressed about bills. They want love, but they don't actually believe they are worthy of it. They want success, but they secretly fear failure. And the universe doesn't respond to what you say you want, it responds to what you actually believe, what you actually feel, the energy you hold every single day. This is why nothing is changing. Because you can't just think about what you want, you have to become the version of yourself that already has it. And this is where most people get stuck. They wait for the external world to change before they shift their energy. They say, I'll feel abundant when I have more money, or I'll feel confident when I'm successful, or I'll feel loved when the right person comes along. But that's backwards. You don't wait to feel it, you feel it now, and then it shows up. This is why high vibration people manifest effortlessly. They don't wait for proof. They don't wait for permission. They decide who they are. They step into that energy, and reality adjusts to match them. They don't hope things will happen, they know they will. And because they move with that level of certainty, the universe responds. But most people can't hold that energy. They get impatient. They doubt. They let fear creep in. And every time they do, they push their manifestations further away. Not because they aren't meant to have them, but because they are still operating from a frequency of not having them. And this is why the biggest shift you can make is not about doing more, it's about being different. It's about embodying the energy of already having what you want before it physically arrives. It's about removing every thought, belief, and habit that contradicts your desires. It's about refusing to entertain doubt, refusing to let circumstances dictate your energy, refusing to let the old version of you keep you stuck. Because the moment you fully align, the moment you hold the vibration without breaking, the moment you stop needing and start knowing, everything shifts. The money appears. The opportunity finds you. The right people show up. Not because you forced it, not because you chased it, but because you finally became the version of yourself that was always meant to have it.